This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
Well, we had an unbelievable wedding we went to over the past weekend. That was Matt Doolittle's a wedding, and a gorgeous, gorgeous time. I wish I would have actually talked to him about this, but I guess I can pass this on as well because there's some research out that talks about the secret to a long marriage.
Some wise wisdom.
Yes, but they've broken it down to like, if you do this, you're fine. First off, you have to have a 2-year age gap. I think there's about a 1.5 year between Matt and his one.
Okay, so that works.
4 kisses a day, and doing your taxes 3 times a week, if you know what I'm talking about. Right? 3 times. That's the average if somebody has a long marriage. They also say sharing 2 hobbies, like you might, the wife might do something and the husband, but you both share in it. Also, they say that usually the longer lasting marriages, the first child arrives within 2 years and 2 months after the wedding. Not sure why that 2 months does anything. The study also found that the longest marriages involve a man who walked down the aisle at the age of 31, which is 2 years and 3 months older than their partner. So that's how they figured all that out. So interesting, just some things that I guess commonalities that they found in long marriages.
I like that, the age difference and also the kissing 4 times a day. I think that's important. Just those little habits are so important.
They also, obviously, with that, they also say saying "I love you" regularly too. So
Yes. Those are all important. Well, the city of Miami Beach sent a strong message to spring breakers this month. We're breaking up with you. That is their message. Take a look.
Hey, we need to talk.
This isn't working anymore.
And it's not us, it's you. We just want different things.
Our idea of a good time is relaxing on the beach.
Hitting up the spa or checking out a new restaurant.
You just want to get drunk in public and ignore laws.
Do you even remember what happened last March?
Yeah, the Florida city released a new ad campaign in which it outlined new rules for visitors. The campaign comes after Miami Beach declared a state of emergency following 2 fatal shootings during spring break last year. It was the 3rd year in a row that Miami Beach had to control disorderly crowds. Miami Beach officials said the city would implement curfews, bag checks, restricted beach access, DUI checkpoints, and expensive parking fees. It also said it would triple law enforcement teams at popular locations. Some of the parking fees up to $100 to park in a specific lot.
And to discourage and it seems like, well, if you're a local, that would really be annoying, but maybe they could say, hey, look, if you could show a local, your license is local, then maybe a different price, but then that's a little they had to make a blanket policy. I can understand that.
Is it just me, or do you find that in Florida, they just change locations? They get kicked out of Daytona Beach, they get kicked out of Fort Lauderdale, they go to Miami. They get kicked out of Miami, they go to the Panhandle.
That's what I was about to say, Panama City Beach. Having lived in near 2 cities that always had to deal with that, Panama City, they were just tired of it. They were I mean, they loved the money that would come in, but the trash and everything that was left afterwards, and the arrests and so on, and makeshift jails they had to do. And then Daytona Beach also had to go through the same thing.
And Daytona Beach, in their case, they had no idea they were expecting those kinds of crowds. It just sort of became the go-to second-hand default spring break place. And then all of a sudden they had thousands of college kids show up on the beaches, and they're like, oh my God, we don't even have a plan in place for this.
And now it's Bike Week. That was something that they're concerned about as well. And what's happening is, like, the smaller towns outside of these are actually, they'll start doing smaller events, but they're going to eventually get bigger if people realize, well, you can't go to these cities because they don't want you there, or it's going to cost $100 to park.
Bottom line, can you just behave?
That would be nice. I love how the one said, you just want to come here and get drunk and break all the rules and that sort of thing. There's not everybody's like that, but it seems like that's what you do when you go down there. Is that mindset, is that you're at school and you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready to break the rules. Let's go do it somewhere where 10 guys can live in a hotel room for a week.
Now, I would say before cell phones, you were probably okay. But now that there are cell phones with video and cameras and pictures, you might be risking a lot more than just a bad drunken night.
Yeah, and it's something that, again, the rest of your career possibly can follow. So keep that in mind, all right? Just take it easy and follow the rules. I think you'll be fine. We have more Flash coming up. Daily Flash, of course, is online. You can check out our website at dailyflashshow.com. Look for us on all social media, dailyflash.tv. Trending news and entertainment is coming up right after this.